Hello, everyone. Welcome to an APH Virtual Excel Academy. We are glad to have you with us in this special session where you get to write with your imagination. So this is the time to get a writing device, paper, pencil, pen, something where you can write your thoughts down. You are going to use your imagination today. Welcome to an APH Virtual Excel Academy. This is our last day for this week, and we only have 3 more sessions next week. I hope you're ready to use your imagination. Today is writing with your imagination. Find a pen and pencil, a writing device, be ready to use it. Our instructor today is David Tobin. Hi, David. How are you?
Doing well. Hello.
I am going to turn this audience over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Leanne. Hello, everyone. My name is David, and I am the creator of Audiojack. And today, we're going to engage our imaginations in a very special exercise. So, we've got a bunch of hellos. I see all the hands popping up. Hello to everyone. Hope you're all doing well. So, for those of you that are not familiar, an Audiojack is an audio-based movie. There's no words, there's no video, and there's no music. Like, what? What is that then? It's hundreds of sounds edited together to tell a story for your imagination. So you might hear the wind in trees blowing, and then some feet start to fade in, and then you hear them stop, and then there's a knocking at a door. Well, your imagination and memory are going to converge and start to create a narrative because we all have an association to sound one way or another, but it's our own association. It's what we want it to be. And
Hey,
the really
David.
neat thing, yes.
Oh, sorry, it's Robin. I didn't mean to jump in super fast, but so quick. I already see that our friend Isabel has her hand up, and I just want to check in with her real quick to see if she has a question since she raised her hand so quick. So, Isabel, we've given you permission to talk. You know how to unmute.
Lower hand button. Is Audiojack an app or a website on the computer?
Thanks, Isabel. It is both. Audiojack is an app you can download on any device. You can download it on Android or iOS, and you can also go to audiojack.com. And if any, I didn't see the hand pop up, but now I see them. So if you have any questions, I will happily call on you as well. Thank you for that, Robin. So in Audiojack is an audio-based movie, and when you go to Audiojack and you listen to one, it's hundreds and hundreds of sounds edited together. This isn't someone going out and acting and making all the sounds. These are authentic sounds that are edited to create the stories for your imagination. And the really neat thing about this is that there's no language barrier, there's no gender barrier, and there's no race barrier because with sound, it's sound. If you break a glass here, it makes the same sound in France. It does not go le brick in France. That's not a thing. So it allows us all to connect whether you can see or not or wherever you're from. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to jump inside the Audiojack app and we're going to do one. And what that means, what doing an Audiojack means, is we're going to all listen to the same Audiojack. We're going to do one from the action. Okay. Oh, awesome. We are all going to listen to the same Audiojack. Then we're going to hear it a second time because the first time you hear it, it's like, whoa, what was that? And the second time, now you get to start writing and brainstorming. You get to start creating a narrative. And there's no wrong answer. Whatever you come up with, that's what the story is. So if you think you're running through the forest and you're being chased by a teddy bear and lasers are coming out of their eyes, then that's what the story is. And that's awesome. There is no wrong answer with an Audiojack because we all have different imaginations. And that's the fun, is hearing what other people come up with. And so we're going to hear it twice. And I'm going to do one from the action adventure category. There's several different categories to choose from, and we'll do that one first. So if everyone's ready, if anyone has any questions before we jump in and do this, please raise your hand and I'll get to those as well too. But if you don't, we'll jump right in. All right. If we have enough time, we might be able to do two. Okay, so this is really neat with Zoom is you can mirror apps on your iPad or phone or things like that. And so we're now connected to the Audiojack app. Great. So we're inside. There are a whole bunch of different categories. I'm going to read them out loud just so you can understand. Action adventure, environment, historical, life, sports, and wildlife. Also, there's a category called Audiojack AR, and that's augmented reality. If you have Bose headphones, you can do some extra things with it, but that's actually going to be phased out, so don't worry about that. So I thought for our first Audiojack, since we might have time to do a second one, the first one should be in our action adventure category. This one's a little bit wild. Oh, you've downloaded it. Oh, well, thank you, Sean. That's very nice. Sean says he has downloaded the app and has a subscription and he likes it. He says it's well worth it. Thank you. So we're going to go in here and we're going to do one from the action adventure category. Now, this is going to be pretty wild and fun and out there. And whatever you come up with, whatever story you want it to be, that's exactly what it is. And so we're going to hear this one. It's called Live Forever. And nice ambiguous title. And we're going to hit the repeat button and it's going to repeat once. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute myself. The room is already muted, which is great. And then we'll all just listen. So get comfortable, sit back, relax, close your eyes if you like, and enjoy the show. Here we go. Live forever. All right, so that same audio jack is going to play one more time. So now make the story what you want it to be. Then when it's done, we're going to go around and people are going to share what they came up with. Enjoy. All right, there we go. Uh, A little exciting, right? It's Thursday. It's good for that stuff. So there you have it. There is Live Forever. Now, what I'd like to have happen is in the chat, uh, start writing down, or if you haven't already, continue writing down or paste in there what you've come up with for your stories. I would love to hear what you came up with after hearing that audio, Jack. Was it you in it? Were you imagining someone else? What time of day was it? Was it even on planet Earth? I don't know. And also, I think the panelists should also volunteer. I made a cricket story. Okay, Donnie. Nice. Were you a cricket? Were you imagining this from the perspective from the cricket? They are typing. So our panelists aren't able to share. I take it.
Oh, here they all come. Just give it a quick second. It's a
Okay.
5-second delay when everyone's stories come through. But while we wait, because I know that my teacher is typing for like 7 kids on one account.
Yeah.
I thought
exactly.
I was a CIA operative and I was taking care of business, which is funny because I don't ever consider myself that, but I totally saw myself creeping, walking, and then bam, we got down to business. And I was like in black leather and doing all kinds of cool things. And life was great. I was so strong. It was awesome.
That's awesome. Oh, I love that. That's really cool. I like that. Becky Weeks says, Hannah said a plane crashes into a big field and a magical dogs with wings chasing each other in the sky. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's, you know what? I never thought about that. Like, it's always horses. It's always Pegasus or, unicorn gets the wings. How come dogs don't? That'd be kind of cool. A dog with wings. I've seen bulls like in some movies with wings. Panelists, attendees, so students can see it.
Yeah,
Mine
Robin's
is.
Robin is making sure everyone else does so.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
See it.
Yeah, sure. Ashley says, I was taking a nature walk at night listening to the birds. Nice. And then what happened, Ashley?
I'll let her think. This is Leanne. See, I was watching. In other words,
okay.
I was watching someone else walking.
Mm.
And then I was seeing them, which is funny, is because I was seeing someone else.
Yeah.
Who was
person objective.
Right. It wasn't really me. I was watching someone else do this. I was watching a movie, I guess you could say. And they were watching a airplane go over who was getting ready to fight some strange spaceship in the sky. And then the enemy of some sort landed, and it looked like kind of a big machine walking around shooting lasers. And eventually it got destroyed by probably the army people.
Nice. I like that. How did it make you feel while you were listening to it? Were you relaxed, or did it make you tense, or were you able to like kind of enjoy it like you're watching a movie?
To me, I enjoyed it.
Nice. There you go.
You've got Isaiah.
Yeah.
Enjoying nature. Go ahead.
Yeah, you go. Enjoying nature while reminiscing about a war I had with another planet. I like that. That's interesting. So, Ashley said there was a dog with a wing chasing another dog from hers earlier. With Colin, on my way to amusement park when things went bad, when robots were everywhere and I had to fight them. Oh, I like that. It's neat too, because like you get the camera angles, right? You start to envision it from different perspectives. It's not always just the same thing, like you were saying, Leanne, about this third person objective or first person objective.
So my heart started racing. This is Robin. So since I was deciding that I was this like CIA, like low grade operative, right? There was no anything, right? But when Leanne said she was excited, like watching a movie, I immediately thought, you know what? I'm in this. Like this is first person. Like I'm dodging, and my heart was racing a little bit because I was, taking care of business, and it was a real experience for me.
That is awesome. That's great. I mean, that's part of the really unique thing with an Audiojack. It gives you that ability to connect. It's through your imagination. Like you get to be in the movie. You get to be in the middle of whatever story you're creating and it's yours. You know, you listen to it again, you're like, no, I want to see from this perspective. All of a sudden the camera changes. It's like a dream. It's like having control over a daydream, or in a way, or something like that, I feel like. And I love this. These stories are coming out. And so, you know, if you ask someone to write a story about this or create a narrative, you know, I assume everyone probably could, considering what's coming in here. Are we getting a couple other ones coming in as well, I assume?
I think we're good to move on to our next one.
All right. So I thought we should do a second one as well, just to give a contrast. You heard one from our action adventure category. There's other ones in there that are way more out there and other ones that are more mellow as well too. So it really ranges, but it's whatever you want it to be.
I'm going to
So
read
for
one
sec-
more
David,
while
I
you
gotta
get it
tell
up.
you, we got one more at the,
Okay,
we have
yeah.
a 5-second delay. So here comes Lily. So you can read what Lily has.
Going for a walk, an airplane passed by. A robot jumped out and started multiplying. They all started shooting at me. Holy cow. Well, I want to know what happened after that. I want to know. See, these are all great teases. You know, everyone that's writing here, it's like, I need the rest of the story now. I need you to go make that movie, please. Because I want to see the flying dogs. I want to see a robot multiplying. And that's actually kind of interesting. Like, imagine that. Like, you know, I could see that like in a movie. A robot lands, all of a sudden, and then, and it comes in and gets you. Well, if we start this next one and some more stories come in, I'll stop and read those as well, as we're setting up for this. But for everyone, all intents and purposes, we're going to jump in and we're going to do another one from a different category. We are going to hop into, oops, not that. Come on. I'm having some user error here. There we go. All right. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do one from the wildlife category. I definitely recommend checking out all the other ones. The sports category is fantastic. It's really neat what goes on with that, especially if it's a sport you've never played before. You really get to feel like you're in it. But I thought it'd be really neat to do something from a more mellow perspective and also different. Like the Siberian tiger one is fantastic and I highly recommend it. But I thought we could do On the Farm. This one is so all of these here in the wildlife category I've created with either the Humane Society International, the World Wildlife Fund, Gentle Barn, the Ta Foundation, all sorts of animal rights organizations. Wolf Connection, we did the wolf one with, and we would get from them actual just sounds of these animals, and then we would do the research to find out the different flora and fauna in the area. So you're getting very real experiences of these animals. This is not me hanging out with a Siberian tiger, which would be awesome. But it's those authentic sounds that we've edited around to give you an experience of what would happen with it in the wild in a certain situation. The wolf one, I did actually get to go spend time with wolves one evening, and it was amazing. And it was just myself in the middle of this giant 60-acre reserve, and it was pretty cool. But we could talk about that later. So I thought we would do On the Farm. This is a really neat one. I like it. We did this one with the Gentle Barn, and they're a really neat nonprofit. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing and then come up with your stories or other elements and see what you think. Sit back, relax, close your eyes, and let your imagination go. All right, that same audio jack is going to play a second time. Now make the story what you want it to be, whether it's bringing back memories of an experience or you've got a narrative or something going on with it. We will share once again. So here you go. All right, there we go. Got some stories coming in already, and we actually have one from the last one. So please type out what you came up with. And while you do that, I will read what Jeff Schwartz got from the first one from the Forever. He wrote, "A lone gray figure walks along a country road. As the figure approaches a distant farm, a couple lone bikers casually make their way down the road. As the figure approaches the farm, dogs start to bark at the night sky. A gray figure is revealed by an intense light in the sky. It's a 4-foot gray alien with long arms and a single large green eye, which looks intensely at the light. It's been spotted. The light is coming from a large robot. Lasers, lights, and explosions make it impossible to see. As the robot leaves and the debris settles, our mysterious alien continues on its solo journey." Ooh, I like that. I like that. He destroyed the robot. Very cool. Um, Thank you for sharing, Jeff. For this one, Donnie wrote, "He was all of the animals in the Audiojack." That's really cool. Donnie got to feel like they were the every animal inside here. That's a really neat perspective to take on this. I like that. Colin, "You're riding on a sky ride through the farm and you're looking down to see all the animals." Ooh, I like that. I like that element of kind of flying around, like you're not walking around with them. You're kind of like cruising around up above them all and seeing all of them as you're touring the farm. That's cool. Ashley wrote, "I'm on a farm hearing some wild animals and they hop past her. I heard some creeping up behind me. I turned into, and then behind her, and then she turned into a wild animal and invited to dance and then disappeared." Well, that's awesome. I like that. That's really cool. I like that. That's a really neat take on this one. I love that. That's the first time I've heard anything like that, and I think that's awesome. Robin, "I thought this might be what it'd be like to do a camping in a tent. I usually go camping in a hotel." Very cute. Yeah, being out there in the wild and the different animals coming by you and stuff like that. And I can vouch, I've camped plenty of times and I've had very interesting animals come up in the middle of the night or day. All of a sudden you're like, well, makes sense. I'm out in the wild, but it's a little jarring sometimes.
I'll
Leanne,
give you
hi.
mine. Mine was riding a two-wheeled bike around a farm and going by the pond, going by the pigs and throwing them something, hearing them move around in the mud. So I find it interesting that someone else was flying over. I put myself on a bike riding slowly through the farm. And you have Isabel who has her hand raised.
Nice, Isabel. Go for it. You can unmute yourself.
Audio now unmuted.
In the story you told us, what type of animals did you have come out during the day or night?
Oh, for my personal one?
Yeah.
I've been camping. There were like boars in the middle of the night once that attacked a tent in our campsite, and then another time, the middle of the day, I've seen deer, rabbits, things like that just come up. Coyotes sometimes.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, it's funny and scary sometimes, but it's pretty neat. Yeah. Hey, you want to hear some more stories that people wrote, Isabel? Isabel, what'd you come up with for this one? What'd you have?
So I heard that when I was walking in the farm, that
Uh-huh.
there were a bunch of pigs in the mud calling out to me.
Oh, nice. That's really
Thanks.
cool. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for sharing.
You're
I like that.
welcome.
Becky writes, working on her farm in the early morning, taking care of her animals. Ah, I like that. And then Lily, taking a nap on a farm. Yeah, I got very peaceful. I mean, I closed my eyes and listened to that one as well with you, and I actually felt myself starting to drift off a little bit. I mean, the Audiojack, I will say, is also great if you have problems falling asleep. Absolutely great to help yourself fall asleep. I thought someone had a hand up. Hannah wrote, one day I was working on my yard and I was feeding my pig. Apparently, I didn't shut the door all the way, and the pig got out and started chasing the animals. He tried to get the ducks and chickens, and they were scared. He also tried to get the cow, but the cow kicked him out of the pen. We got the pig back in the pen, and then he got out again. He got back to the cows, but they trampled the pig. We caught him, put him back in the pen, and latched it shut. But the animals were still scared. Aw. Well, good job on getting them back in there, Hannah. That's neat. I love these stories. This is great. Nice. Those are really, really cool. Jeff, did you have one by any chance? I'd love to hear yours if you did. He's still with us, right? Oh, Jeffrey has left the room. So those are wonderful. I know we have a bit of a delay, so definitely let the rest of those that are chatting or typing, please chat. And then if anyone has any questions about Audiojack or about how this is used in writing or ideas or things like that, or any comments, I'm happy to answer those questions and tell you more about this and hear your ideas as well.
And you have Isabel.
Isabel, go for it.
Audio now unmuted.
Can you download Audiojack on an iPad?
Yes, you can. That's actually how I was doing it today. I was using my iPad.
Cool.
I know that probably I'm holding this up by myself, but yeah, I was actually running Audiojack on my iPad. That's how I did today's session. So you read my mind, Isabel. Nice work.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Alder, the host muted you.
Okay. The host. No. Oh, the delay. That's funny. You hear it and then you get to see it actually happen. Fun.
Yeah, there
Leanne.
could be still some instructors that are helping their students write what they had, but Sean has his hand raised. Let me give you permission to talk, Sean. Okay, Sean, you can unmute yourself.
Can y'all hear me?
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool. I just had a quick question. When I downloaded the app, I know that there's some free stuff, but I didn't want to mess with that, so I just paid for it. What do
Okay.
you get in the free version?
What do you get in the free version?
Yeah, just if you don't pay for it, just in
Sure.
the version.
Yeah, in the lock version of it, there is one free audio jack in each category. There is in each category there is one that is unlocked. But if you subscribe to Audiojack, you get access to everything.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to unmute. My regular keyboard command isn't working.
Okay.
I don't want to unmute my screen here. Can someone?
Yeah.
Leanne, can you just do that?
I can mute you.
Okay, but thank you.
And I just put a link in the chat for everyone. This is a link on the APH site where you can actually get a subscription for Audiojack. So if you are going to get one, go through it this way because a portion of the proceeds actually go back to help APH. So that is the way to do it. So click that link. And then if you get it through this link, you can unlock it on your phone or any other device. It doesn't preclude you from being able to do any of that. Can teachers get on this APH using quota funds? Unfortunately, no, they cannot, Robin. It is not for quota funds yet. Hopefully it will be someday, but at the moment it is not. And for those of you that are asking about this, it's okay. Just yeah, absolutely. And the cost of Audiojack, I should probably mention since we are talking about it, it is expensive. It comes out to $1.25 a month. So watch out. That's if you get an annual subscription. The annual subscription is $14.99 per user. And you divide that by 12 and it's $1.25 a month, which is wonderful. And that gets you access to everything. And we're always uploading new content. We're actually in the middle of making another new Audiojack right now. If you want to get Audiojack monthly, it's $2.99 per month. But if you get it for a couple months, you're already paying for a year. So that's what we decided to do with it. And so You can get that way. And if there are programs that want to get it for, hundreds of students, like we do with some larger programs, we offer discounts to those programs as well. When you start getting into the hundreds of users and stuff like that.
I have a
But,
question for those that are here. Did anyone choose to draw
yeah, good
instead
question.
of write? Did anyone choose to draw something instead of write? I know some people that pictures come to mind more than written word stories.
Yeah.
So if you drew instead, can you put a Y in the chat? You don't have to tell me any more than that if you don't want to. I was just curious if anyone did. Okay, well, we have had a great time, David, exploring and writing with our imagination. I hope others will take a moment, sit back, and really build your story up. You've got that little seed of a story. It's ready to get going.
Absolutely. And when you do this in a setting, keep playing the Audiojack on repeat. That's why we have that function. So you're not working in a silent classroom or a silent room. You can keep pulling from the Audiojack as you go through.
Well, thank you, David, so much for joining us
Very
at
welcome.
the APH Excel Academy. Thank you all for joining in as well. If you are joining us for our last week, next week, we have a Spanish session on Tuesday. I am not butchering that, Robin. Not even going to try. Look at your email.
You know what, Leanne? It is about learning about things in the community. That
Thank
is
you.
the English version of it. You're going to learn about places in the community.
Okay, and Wednesday is Braille Displays, a fun dynamic duo part 2. And on Thursday, Recreation and Leisure, making the most of your summer. Sean, I'm glad you loved it. Becky, you are welcome, and her USB students loved it too. Fabulous. Thank you all for joining us, and I'm going to let you go, and we'll see you next week. Thanks,
Thank you. Bye,
David.
guys.
Thanks,
Sure thing.
Robin.
Thanks,
and
David.
thank you,
Bye,
Captions.
everyone.
Bye.